twice. We got to show that.
Crazy.
I don't even know that we need to show it. The mate was on the board twice, and they both missed it.
Yeah. It's that's the kind of match, like I said, it's not even about flipping a switch to playing better. It's also about being lucky, and the ball does not bounce in your direction on days like this.
Yeah.
Brutal. And just to be very clear, I am not rooting for Hans Niemann overall. I'm rooting for a close match. This Speechless Championship has felt more lopsided than any in history. Like, a lot of matchups were not close, and so that's weird. I want it to be close. And obviously, it's exciting to see.
You're not just saying this. You're not just saying this match has been lopsided. You're saying the SEC overall has had a lot of lopsided matchups. Just to clarify,
I definitely felt like it this year more than others. I mean, if you look back historically, you had guys like Nojabek Nepo, 13-11. Grishuk last year had a match that was like a game decided. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Danny, we didn't expect a rout. Like, Denis Lazavik's playing out of his mind.
Because part of me would say I've been lucky that I called two of the closest matches with him on, but you're right. There has been a lot of lopsided victories, but who said that Denis Lazavik, Hans Niemann was going to be a lopsided victory? I mean, if the chess mafia were real, they would make sure it wasn't a lopsided victory. And probably, even though I am also not rooting for Hans Niemann, I mean, honestly, I thought the marquee matchup of Hans and Magnus was what we all were kind of thinking was going to happen in London. And so given how the bracket was shaking out and what we thought might go down as Hans being the favorite against Denis, I thought that was sort of what the script was calling for. So we are gonna have a different set of competitors there. And I'm kind of calling it. I hate to say that word, but unless Denis, this is 6 games with 12 minutes to go, he could literally run out the time and make it impossible for Hans to come back.
Yeah, on a personal level, I'm a little sad because I don't think my interviews with the players will be as exciting. I kind of doubt I'm going to have an interview like I did last year with Denis Lazavik, But
I'm also being obviously and I'm super excited for Denis. I believe in this kid. I've seen him and literally been watching him since he was very little. When he qualified his way to the chess.com Global Championship, a couple of years ago, or actually it was our CCT finals. I think Denis is highly underrated and will be a very well-known house name before his career is said and done. So make no mistake. But I also was very excited for Hans Niemann to be in London, if for nothing else, for the content of the interview between him and Gotham Chess. That's the truth. So that's not going to happen.
Yes. And although he's winning this game, but there is a tendency in these matches to play the last few games in a horrendous quality, especially if you're winning the match. It's always nice to end on a win, but when the match is already won, you kind of relax. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
We will be seeing.
And again, it's just
probably lose a couple games.
Yes, and right now Hans has a couple queens. Speaking of losing a couple games, this is usually the kind of games you lose. But Denis, note that he's not resigning for a reason. Every single second he takes off the clock at this point. By the way, that was made on H1. Doesn't matter. Hans is going to win. He's trying to pre-move his way to a victory because his only chance is to not just win this game levy, but find a way to pre-move his way to victory for the remaining games.